Hello and welcome friends to my YouTube channel The Way Classes English Made Easy. I have been teaching for a long time and a number of students have contacted me and sent me WhatsApp messages and other messages that they have certain problems in pronouncing certain words. Actually, it is not a problem with them. They say that there is no problem in grammar, but so far as speaking is concerned, they feel it very difficult to pronounce certain words correctly. So in this series we will be discussing certain things. Just what I feel is that the education system has got certain things. For example, they don't teach English as a language, but our teachers teach us as a subject. That is, they teach us the shortcuts and how to get good marks in the academic examinations and in competitive examinations. Well, I don't say that they should not, but the listening and speaking part of the language should also be given special care. And here we are to just discuss certain words so that my students and many more people who are not my students or who are not in contact with me, they also get benefited. So in this series we will be discussing certain words, and to start with, let me discuss such words that I have received from my students. The first word they have sent me is the word itself, pronunciation. I almost become sorry to learn that some people say it pronunciation. It is not pronunciation. There is no pronoun the word like that. It is actually pronunciation. Get the spelling. It is not N-O-U-N. It is N-U-N. Pronunciation. And actually the stress goes here. It is ciation. Pronunciation. So I hope you will pronounce it correctly. Another word that is very terrifying, and that is this word. So it is dengue. It is not dengue, and it is not our mistake, because most of us read Hindi newspapers where it is written dengue. It is not dengue. It is actually dengue. So remember, this is not dengue. This is dengue. This is the disease that you know. Another word is this one. Some people pronounce it vegetable. It is not vegetable. It is actually vegetable. Vegetable. It is not table. The system in English pronouncing is that when there are a number of syllables, and if the earlier syllable, that is the unit of sound, is stressed, the second syllable and the vowels there are not pronounced. The word is it is determine. It is determine. It is a verb, and wherever there is a verb and there are a number of syllables in it, the sound units are there. What we do is we stress the second syllable. So it is determine. Determine. It is not mine. When pronouncing it, it is determine. Determine. Another word is, this is most used word and wrongly pronounced. It is, the word is certificate. It is actually certificate. Certificate. People say certificate. It is not certificate. It is certificate. The last goes like this. Certificate. Certificate. And this one is a very useful word. This is, let me erase some words. When it is used as an action word or as a verb, it is resume. Resume. The second syllable is stressed. Resume means you start something. For example, if you have stopped a video download or an application that is downloading and you have stopped it and you start it again, it is called resume. So it is it goes like this, resume. However, in the United States it is resume, we follow the British English and we say resume. And another rhyming word is that, you must have heard this word. This is a very important word. This is when we apply for any job and we prepare our biodata and we present the biodata, that is called resume. Resume. The stress is here. This being a noun word, a content word, we stress the first syllable. Resume. So now listen to this. Resume. This is resume and this is resume. Actually, this word does not belong to English and it has come from French or perhaps. Another word is very important, that is people say variety. It is not variety. It is actually variety. Variety. This is variety. Here it is v, not way or like that. And this one is variety. Variety. You got it? And wow, and this is mispronounced word. You must have seen this word a number of times, tuition. And because we write the spelling wrongly, that is why the pronunciation also goes wrong. The spelling is tuition. It is not tuition, it is tuition. See, here it is I. So, tuition, not tuition. So, please correct the spelling if you have written somewhere else wrongly. Another word that the students have asked me is, this one is, we say cobalt, but the pronunciation is not correct. It is actually cobalt. The pronunciation cobalt. Cobalt. So the sound here is also a long one. Cobalt. You see, the rhyming word is malt. Some people pronounce it malt. It is not malt. It is malt. Malt, that you know, the vegetation we prepare beer and whiskey from. So these are certain words. Some more words that we can discuss here is this word is generally pronounced, some people mispronounce it and they are confused. Some people try to say receipt. So actually English is not a phonetic language. It is not, phonetic language means a language where what we speak is written and the written form is what the spoken form, like Hindi and some other languages, Sanskrit and all that. English is not a phonetic language, but it has got its own beauty. So it is receipt. So P is silent. Receipt. Receipt. Another word is that, wow, this is a very sweet word. This is see, these two words seem similar, but the pronunciations are very different. It is dessert. Dessert. So it is dessert. You know that this is long sound, dessert. And it is desert. Dessert means a sweet dish that is taken after a meal or after supper or whatever, or lunch or whatever. Dessert. And this is desert. Desert is like Sahara Desert or like that, where there is sand and scarcity of water and the land is not fertile. Wow, and this word is also very important. This is, some people say develop or develop or like that, but the correct pronunciation is develop. Develop. So it is written like this, D, then V sound, and this one, then L, and then a little A sound. So it is develop. Phonetically, some people don't use this dot. Sometimes they write like this, but both are acceptable. So it is develop, and the stress is here. Develop, and you know that when there is a verb, we generally stress the second syllable. And this word is also often used. Some people say asthma. We write in Hindi also asthma. It is not asthma, it is asthma. asthma. So this is a long A sound, asthma, asthma, and this is a noun. Therefore, we just stress the first syllable, asthma. Okay, in the American pronunciation, it is here it is Z sound. It is Z, asthma. But in British English we write asthma. And this the last word there is engineer. People say engineer. His son is an engineer. His friend or he is an engineer. No, it is engineer, not E but A. Engineer, and the stress goes here. Engineer. And also, let me also tell you one more thing. People meet me and ask me, "What is your good name?" So sometimes I think I must have got at least two names. That is, one is good name and then another is bad or evil name. So actually, it is always a good name. So when you meet some people and you want to ask his name, just ask him what's your name, not what's your good name. So this is not a fault of our of us, but it is the fault of our language, what you can say, teaching method and the focus that we have given on. So if you like my video, please like it, subscribe it, and just press the bell button so that you can receive my new videos. Thank you for watching. Have a nice time. Thanks.